the sudden flood of volunteers in Florida now signing up to campaign for Vice President Kamala Harris. Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders with what it reveals about the presidential race here in the Sunshine State.
Kamala.
Hello.
Vice President Kamala Harris's latest endorsement for president coming from a previous POTUS.
Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election.
Former President Barack Obama signing on Friday. It's the latest bump of momentum for Harris, less than a week after President Joe Biden dropped out.
My fellow Americans, it's been the privilege of my life.
And while the Harris campaign plans its next move here in Florida, Democrats say they're seeing enthusiasm unlike anything they've seen before.
I think that the Republicans should be concerned.
That's Jennifer Griffith, Pinellas County Dems chair. Her operation overwhelmed by the amount of volunteer interest she's seeing, saying the infrastructure and positions to post them just aren't here yet.
The only thing I can attribute it to or liken it to would be as if Obama landed overnight kind of energy. I can't imagine anything else, and it just happened overnight.
The Harris campaign's Florida team detailing what they say are the biggest indicators of energy. More than 1,700 have signed up for phone banks, about a quarter of them NPA voters, and since Sunday, more than 7,000 have offered to volunteer, which might be higher than any other state.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
No breaks for the Harris campaign this weekend either, doing 36 events across Florida, more than 2,600 people already RSVPing. At least 200 of them for a Harris golf cart caravan in the traditionally red area of the Villages.
Right now, we see absolutely nothing in the polls that gives us any heartburn about Florida.
That's RNC Chair Michael Whatley dumping cold water on Democrats in Tampa Thursday. And the latest Redfield Strategies poll backs that, showing former President Trump 8 points up in Florida. State GOP Chair Evan Powers saying in a statement, Democrats are crying wolf. Quote, we have picked up thousands of registered R voters since Kamala was coronated without a single vote. The believable metrics are fundraising and voter registration, both areas the Florida Republicans dominate.
I think it's a sign of overconfidence to declare us a red state forevermore.
Florida House Speaker Paul Renner there with a different tone. While he's still predicting victory up and down the GOP ballot come November, he says the party has to earn it.
We owe it to voters to nominate and try to elect and put before them people that have integrity, that have principles, and have courage to do what they tell people they will do. And if you don't do that and you pick people that are bad eggs, then you don't be surprised when a Democrat surprises us.
Just how big of surprise, if any, Florida might see, we'll have to wait for election night, now nearly 100 days away. In Tallahassee, Forrest Saunders, ABC Action News.